G'day guys, and welcome to the episode of Team Mad Mullet Fishing Adventures. Well, today we're offshore chasing the old AJs. Got the boys from the bush. You would have seen my previous episode where we're out and the old boy got that magnificent ton of pig. That was that last episode. Well, now I've joined them in their boat chasing AJs. Get some liveys, start getting a few in the tank. Style we're using to actually catch these yakka is just a little sabiki jig. The weight, lower it down to the bottom, lift, drop, lift, drop. Fairly simple. Getting double headers, which is great, filling up the bait tank. And when you're talking chasing bait, this is the sort of thing you have to look out for. Nice big cluster of bait. So what we're doing is actually paternoster rig, hook through the nostrils, 3/4 pound of lead, just your normal paternoster rig, and we're dropping them down on top of the AJ. So this little show of fish on the bottom here, that's the expanded version. That's actually what how the AJs are holding on the bottom in 83 meters of water. So all we got is a Mad Mullet 12-0 circle hook in the schnoz of a yakka. The old young fella Benny next to me. One thing I have to do is give a shout out to John Gooding from Outlaw Charters. Absolute legend of a guy. He actually put us onto this spot. It was a pretty dismal morning. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the fish that we have. I think I got a pup on. I think old Benny's got a better fish, so I'll try and get mine up out of the way so we can concentrate on young Benny.
Ben's got himself a pretty good handy fish here. Using a Wilson's live fibre. Thanks to the Wilson boys, Wilson, L. Wilson, Fishing Gear Australia. The boys are working hard. We nearly need to be seeing colour.
Okay, got colour. Oh, mine's like now woof woof around. Mine out of the way for you, Benny.
Things we do.
There we're off.
There we go.
Now I'll be gripping for you, mate. There he is. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go, Benny.
Second fish.
Got him?
He woofed that down. Well done, son. Well done. Hit?
Yeah, straight away.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Got colour.
Colour down there. Looks like it's going to be a nice fish.
He's only a small fly too, really.
And this is the important part of why you should always keep pressure on a hook. While Alex was fighting this fish, it's tore a hole through the mouth here, and any pressure, that hook can just pop straight out. Are you keeping this or throwing it back? Put him back. Alex is all hooked up again. Got Benny all hooked up again. And, oh yeah, triple hook up, boys!
Yeah.
Filming and fishing at the same time.
Triple hooker.
How good does it get? Oi, Alex has got colour. Benny's hooked up, I'm still hooked up. How good is this? There you go, Mr. Campbell. Once again, mate, I'd like to thank you for bringing us out on the lethal counter and helping us do this magnificent segment on AJ's.
No worries, bud.
Oh, Benny's still hooked up. My fish is still on.
Curto here just finishing off his fish. Ben's got colour. Ben's got a nice fish there. That's a good fish. Once he gets him in the boat. Very good, very well done. Kurt's still playing his out.
What I've actually done is, seeing we're on to such a hot bite, I changed my rigs up. So just to see whether certain different techniques actually work. So I've gone to a ball sinker, swivel, to a size 12-0 Team Mad Mullet stainless steel live bait hook. There we go.
Colour.
Colour. Oh. Beautiful. Yeah, how good that session on the AJ's, and massive shout out to John Gooding from Outlaw Charters. If it wasn't for him at the end of the day, we wouldn't have got onto those fish. I'm going to cover now a bit of the gear we were using on the day and a bit of the rigs. So what are we going to start with, darling? We're going to start with this one? Yeah. That one? No, that one's last. First combo I was using is the Penn 10,500 Spinfisher. Both these reels are matched, or I should say spooled, with 80-pound braid. Now, for a reel, a big spin reel this size, great bang for buck. They can tape an absolute beating, I can tell you that right now. And it doubles up for a really good shark reel. You want to hold that one? Good girl. The rod I was actually matched it to on the day was this beautiful T-curve. Now, this is, I would say, mid-range market for when you're talking good quality gear. I think these retail for around $300, $350, somewhere about that. But if you don't want to spend that much, there's another rod that is really good quality and even better bang for buck. What you doing there? That'll fall off. This is an ugly stick, 37 kilo, and I think they retail for at $99 by memory. And as you can see, she's nice and short, so when it comes to boat-based situations, you haven't got such a long rod to try and get that fish closer to the boat when it comes to netting. If you don't like your spin outfits, and sit back for a sec, baby, then that's where your overheads come into play. This particular one is a Theranos 30. You can go down to the TLD 15s or the Theranos 15s if you want. This particular 30 is spooled with 80-pound braid, and of course topped with 80-pound nylon. Now moving on to tackle sides of things. I'll start with the rig I was using on the day, and it's a Paternoster rig. So you start off with your snapper lead. Now your snapper lead will be to the current suited on the day, so varying the size there. Your loop, very simple to put your snapper lead on. You go through, loop it around, you're done. For the Paternoster rig, I have actually got a episode up. I'll leave the link in the description. Coming up, about 1 metre up, you got your first dropper. Now this is actually about 30 centimetres long. You can make this dropper however long you want. The pointy end of things, now this hook here is a Team Mad Mullet 12-0 circle hook in stainless steel. Now really strong little hook. It's the first time I've actually tested them myself offshore. I've got quite a few customers that have been running them for quite some time now. I've had really good feedback on them. And then of course, about another metre up, really important part is your swivel. Stop all those tangles happening. Now the next rig, which is also a Paternoster rig, but a slightly bit different way of doing things. Once again, snapper lead, but this time we're going to run a 3-way swivel. Now the dropper coming off it, you can make however long you want. For this instance, I've got it just over 1 metre long. So when your line goes down on the bottom, that livey has got quite a distance to swim around, so it looks as natural as possible. So for all the gear we use on our episodes, yeah, you can give them the daddy. Thank you. Please contact us in regards to where our retailers are. Now we've got quite a few retailers around the place now, and if we can't send you to a retailer in your general area, we're more than happy to sell to you or post out Australia wide. Now in this episode I'm actually going to give a big shout to Mr. Bait. Frank Lazaro has one of the best range of baits going, and him being a commercial fisherman and all his mates being commercial fishermen, he gets only the freshest and the best bait going. Right, so we've got a bit of a special announcement too. Always have it done? Now finally, we've got our own brag mat and shark measuring tape. Now the shark measuring tape is still in the works of finalising, but our brag mat goes to 1.1 metres, as you can see. Retail $40. Please contact us online on Team Mad Mullet Productions on Facebook. We can post Australia wide as well. And as I said, this is in the still final process. The ones we will be selling won't have, as you can see, it goes to 15 foot. Won't have the Griffith logo on it, or the Bond University logo. Now, as you know, we do work very closely with both Bond University and Griffith University, but under their instructions, they don't want their logo being sold, only where to use them. So that's be the only difference with these ones. Well, the logo, those two logos won't be on them. But as you can see, starts off the tiger shark, goes through to our logo, Team Mad Mullet, and then another logo into the beautiful hammerhead. Now these also retail for, they're awesome, aren't they? They're your mummy's favourite shark. Now these also retail for $40, post Australia wide, and please contact us on Facebook, Team Mad Mullet Productions, for these also. And another shout at John Gooding, Outlaw Charters, mate, you're a legend. Alrighty guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give that little thumbs up. Until next time, cheers and good luck.